Alright guys, welcome back to another Jurassic live video. So today we got some news, well actually it was yesterday, but still, some news about stat boost. So finally we're gonna get a stat boost reset, but there's some other caveats with that reset. So a lot of stuff going on with stat boost. So stat boost 2.0, so they're basically, what? So they're basically gonna revamp stat boost, completely change the whole system, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So these changes, do keep in mind, they're not gonna happen soon, but it will be before 2020. So there's that. So first of all, let's look at the changes. So first of all, the maximum amount of tiers per stat will increase to 20. So it's 10 right now, and the max will be 50% for HP, 50% for damage, and then plus 40 for speed. And that would be, you know, each tier that's going to be 2.5% for both HP and attack, and 2 points for speed per tier. So it's going to be so the next part, they say it's going to be linear. The power and cost table will become linear. So it won't be an exponential growth in terms of the costs per stat boost. So like tier 1 is gonna cost the same as tier 2, same as tier 3, and they're all just gonna give the same boost. So it's not gonna be, you know, it's tier 9 gonna be like 800 stat boosts for like one tier. No, it's gonna be, you know, however much per tier, it's gonna stay the same. So moving on, they're gonna have a stat boost distribution, which I guess, let's just read through the text first. The goal is that each endgame player should be able to boost one creature stat per week, whether that's for the 10th tier or the first one. Players who want to spend extra time interacting with all facets of the game for extended periods of time will be able to apply more than one boost per week for free. So yeah, basically, you know, they're just saying we're just gonna make it so that it's not gonna be, you know, it's not gonna take months to boost a stat. So when you get to a bottleneck, you know, if like the next stat boost is gonna be like 400 boost or whatever, that's not gonna happen. It's just gonna be not as much as an amount per boost. So like this will basically make the earlier stages a bit more expensive, but the later stages much more cheap, right, for the stat boost. And then for that, we're gonna have a stat boost reset. So all the stat boosts that we've bought already or spent, they're gonna get refunded to our account in the form of stat boost, not cash. So to keep that in mind, it's just gonna be the same amount. And then store, they're still gonna be here. They didn't say anything about the prices because, well, basically, I mean, you know, we lost a lot of power, so I don't know how they're gonna deal with the prices, honestly. I guess they could not change it, but then again, we just got progressive boost changed into linear boosts, and then the prices are still gonna be the same for really different products. I'm not sure about that one. So anyways, you know, no mention of the prices. We'll see if they give any more information later. Stat boost limit per creature level. So they're also planning to set a hard limit on boosts per level. So if you're not like, you know, if you're a lower level, you won't be able to boost as much. If you're, you know, the dino's a higher level, you will be able to boost it more. So you're not gonna have like a level 21 Indoraptor or level 21, you know, whatever, 22 Dialorac have like just absolutely crazy boosted stats. Although we'll still have crazy boosted stats, but you know, not like over the top, right? So yeah, I guess that's how they're gonna go. And also, it's going to be in a completely different approach, and this part is probably the most important part. So they explain over here, having a level-based stat boost cap means that it will no longer be possible to have a tier 10-10-10 Thorodolsaur. Well, the creature is still at level 21. The player must choose between a balanced approach, such as 7 damage, 7 HP, 7 speed, or choose to focus them in one place at the cost of being less powerful in other aspects, such as 7 damage, 5 health, 9 speed. We hope that on the way to the endgame, such a ceiling encourages player creativity and new builds for each creatures, because the number of tiers increase to 20, maxing out a creature's speed means that you necessarily give up on some HP and or damage even if your creature is level 30. So this is the most important part of this whole stat boost rework. It's like after this, the game will never be the same again. So I really don't know what to think about this. You know, honestly, you guys could let me know your thoughts about this. A lot of people are excited for it. I'm on the fence, right? So you will have a lot more customization on your dinos. Every dino, like, it will be very hard for 2 Renixes to be the same. Well, I mean, it's not that hard considering the amount of boosts and, you know, the hard stat per levels. But you know, you could build your dinos very differently. You could have a very speedy Renix, or you could have a, you know, a very high damage Renix, and it'll, you know, it'll cause some very interesting situations. But on the other hand, like, the point I'm worried about, and you know, there's a lot of things that you would have to worry about, but just one thing, just to quickly throw out there, is that now that, like, if you can customize your dino stats to such an extreme level of customization, during a battle, like, you only have, what, 15 seconds to choose a move. Like, you have to check their stats, you have to, oh, is this thing extremely boosted in health, or is it extremely boosted in HP? And then, you know, it will be very, very hard to calculate in 15 seconds what's the best path forward, because all these dinos are different. Like, because, you know, right now, or even before stat boost, more so, you basically know what's gonna go on in a battle. You know beforehand, oh, if it's you know, Dial-A-Rack versus Renix, you're gonna go Striking Strike first, Greater Stunning Rampage, and then Rampage Run. It's a pretty set, you know what the heck's gonna happen. You know what moves are the most optimal for that situation. But in a extremely highly customized arena, you know, you see a Thor come out, and it could either be highly boosted in damage, and for example, if you're a Tenotrex, and you probably, or probably isn't the best example. Maybe if you're like, say, an Earlodom, maybe you just want to go straight for a Rampage, because, you know, even if you cloak, it's gonna hit, you know, it has a really high chance of killing you anyways, and you should probably go for Rampage instead if it's like highly boosted and you know, and damage. If it's highly boosted in HP, then you probably want to go Cloak instead and not Rampage, and that would give you better results. It's just really, really hard to calculate within 15 seconds each turn, right? So, and also, I don't, like, 15 seconds is great in terms of the time for choosing a move. Like, I don't want to extend it much longer, because, you know, if folks ever AFK or if they disconnect, the other side's, it's going to be terrible for them, right? So I don't know how this is going to play out. This is not anyways, just let me know what you guys think about this. And there's also a player-driven stat boost rollback, which you can, this I'm not a huge fan of. So you can refund stat boost now, which is great. I've been asking for this the whole time, but there's a catch to it, which is you can always refund stat boost whenever you want at your own leisure, but when you refund them, you only get half the boost back. Why? Why only half the boost? Like, that doesn't solve the underlying problem of this whole system, right? The biggest problem is, you know, every single update there will be meta changes. Some dinos will become really, really good. Some dinos will be will you know, get much worse. And the determining factor for that, no one knows ahead of time. It's totally luck. It's totally RNG luck. You know, if you were lucky enough to boost something that got boosted, or something that got buffed, or boosted something that didn't get any much changes that were good before in the meta, then congratulations. You didn't do anything except for being lucky in that aspect. And if you boosted something that got nerfed, then, well, too bad day for you. Like, sad day for you. It got nerfed. Just super unlucky. And I mean, I guess you can get back some boost now, but that's still 50% of boosts that you have to take away. I get it. They're trying to make money with this, but still yikes. Like, it's still just totally based on luck. And that's, you punish players that are unlucky, and the lucky ones get rewarded, because that's pretty big of a difference. But if like every tier, per tier boosts are actually really low, I guess it won't be as big of a deal. Like if it's just like 7 boosts per tier, that's not gonna be that big of a deal. But if it's gonna be like what they said over here, 100 stat boost points per tier, to give you back 50, they take away 50. Well, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? So I don't know about this one. So yeah, I think if they're gonna give us refunds, just give us the full thing. Like, there's why do this, right? And also, if you're like me, you got any feedbacks about this? Of course, this is not perfect, honestly. As much as I talk about this, the boost issue, I honestly don't have perfect answers either. I hope they do. I'm relying on them to actually, and a lot of folks in the community to give them good feedback on how to make this better. And that's what we should be doing. We should try our best to make this system better. Like, look, boosts aren't going away. They're not going away. I think Ludi has demonstrated this point very very clearly now. So we just have to find ways to make it better. Give them some feedback on this, your thoughts on this, and all that. So, and actually, please do that. Actually, go and do that. Don't just wait for something to happen and just complain about it, because, well, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share this story, but there's like the story about how boosts came to be. It was kind of frustrating, honestly. I was always against the whole boost concept from the beginning, but apparently, oh well, I'm not gonna share that one. But anyways, that's me for this one. Just new stat boost rework, stat boost 2.0. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but more importantly, let Ludia know what you guys think about on this. I'll leave the link to this in the comments or description down below, so you guys could go ahead and voice your opinions on this. And yeah, again, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Like if you're excited for this, or if you're not, I don't know. Just like the video, it helps me. It's cool, right? So anyways, actually, you don't really have to, but yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.